Matt Sullivan, who loves the imaginative meals dished out in a country house in Hockessin. For plated works of art with a focus on seasonal and local foods, he heads to the house of William and Mary.
When we created this restaurant, we wanted to create a restaurant where people felt comfortable like they were coming to our home. We definitely wanted an open kitchen because we're big personalities and I like meeting people and talking to people. And I also want people to see the work and effort that we're putting into the food and not hide anything.
People really want to sit at the bar.
It's like a TV show.
Yeah, they want to see the action.
Because some nights are more trying than others, so you get to see us suffer just as much as succeed, you know?
Because all the food's coming up through the pass, and the servers are coming out, and it's just fun. It's just fun.
I think we like putting people a little bit out of their comfort zone, so I would suggest coming here and trying something you hadn't had before, because what's the point in coming to a place like this if you're gonna get what you always get?
Some of our regulars have said, like, if you've never had it before or you've had a bad experience with it, maybe try it here. If you've had octopus somewhere else and you're like, I don't like octopus, well, maybe give it a try here. You might decide you like it.
We could have probably opened this restaurant almost anywhere we wanted to with the backers we had and the way we had it set up, but we really love Delaware. It's really special to be here because we're inspired by it.
This town's really back.
I think the other thing too is, Delaware people, it's a small state,
they do.
And when they find something that they like and that they feel a part of, they come back and support it. We're not here because of the food and because of that. We're here because our locals support us and they make this like place their own. This is a Delaware restaurant for Delaware people, that's for sure.
So, Matt, House of William and Mary is such a unique spot. Tell us why you picked it.
House of William and Mary is a family-owned restaurant in Hockessin. The couple is William and Mary, and it is their house. They live upstairs with their 2 kids. And on the first floor, they operate a restaurant that is as an open kitchen when you walk in. And when it opened a few years ago, it became instantly the best restaurant in the neighborhood. And it's one of the best restaurants in northern Delaware.
They have a lot of inventive meals, and this last round you went venison twice.
Yeah, I didn't mean to, but they had a venison tartare as an appetizer, and then there was a special on venison tri-tip came with some potatoes. It came with a little bit of foie gras because Bill loves foie gras. So Bill puts foie gras into everything they can imagine.
Any chance he gets to throw in the foie gras,
that was in there.
Yep. Liz, you had some foie gras as well.
I also had some foie gras.
But like on a dessert?
Oh my gosh. So it was a special appetizer. It was like a deconstructed peach cobbler, peach pie. And so it was more like a piece of kind of like Texas toast with these peaches and this cream sauce and then like a gorgeous piece of foie gras on top. And it was a special that day, and we almost didn't do it because I really wanted the chicken liver mousse also, and we're like, let's go for the special.
That's
and you don't
rich.
want to do both those together.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yes, so we went with the foie gras. It was unbelievable. I'm still dreaming about it.
Oh, I started out with the vegetable bisque.
Vegetable
bisque.
bisque.
And it had a herb oil that just really elevated the flavor and took it to the next level. I mean, I was just totally blown out of the water.
Xuan, the highlight of your meal was this shrimp gnocchi. Tell us a little bit about that.
That was incredible. I can't tell you, usually I am one, when I look at someone else's plate, the grass always looks greener on the other side. But I'm telling you, that day, my dish was the winner. And I was the envy.
You got the winner dinner.
I got the winner.
Matt, you really like sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
And some of the wine is from Mary's family's winery?
Mary's parents have a winery out in California, and so they get some of that wine.
That's
becomes
awesome.
more very family operation. But the bar it's 9 or 10 seats. It directly overlooks the kitchen, so you sort of get dinner and a show and get to see that. There's a lot of regulars. If you're from the neighborhood, it's full of people. It's rare to sit at the table, and if you're a regular, it's rare to be there, and there's no one you don't know. And if you don't know them, you start a conversation anyway.
So let's dig into some of the entrees. Liz, how was your entree?
Oh my gosh. So we had the pork tenderloin with shrimp and the cheesy grits. Everything was executed perfectly. It was a really nice meal. And yeah, that entree, it's gorgeous. It was a piece of artwork, honestly, on a plate. So I could look at that all day long.
Yeah.
And Matt, you aren't big on desserts.
No,
but
no,
if
I'm
you
big
want...
on desserts.
Oh,
But I was
sorry.
full. I'll eat my desserts. But I was stuffed.
Yeah.
But what I love is that they have a house-made chocolate truffle.
Oh, yes.
And it's just a single piece of candy. So that if you're at the end of your meal and you just can't take any more, but you want something, I always
nibble.
order a little truffle, and it's
Oh,
always changing what's
really?
inside. So
Yes.
peanut butter or nut
Oh,
or whatever,
awesome.
and and it just comes in a little tiny chocolate truffle bowl. It's
And Liz, how was your dessert?
Amazing. I'm a big creme brulee fan, so if there's ever creme brulee on the menu, we're ordering it. This was a white chocolate passion fruit creme brulee. Haven't had anything like that before. It's very light, and then it wasn't too passion fruit forward. It was just a light kind of floral fruity flavor on top. I think it was mainly in the sugar, but it was wonderful.
Well, Matt, this was your choice, the House of William and Mary. Sum it up for us.
The House of William and Mary is a neighborhood place, but it is elevated, modern food in a way that you don't expect in the surroundings.
And Liz, sum up the House of William and Mary.
I think it's a perfect date night, perfect for a special occasion. Well thought out local food, delicious and wonderful service. I will definitely be back.
And Xuan, sum it up for us.
Oh, if I had to sum it up, if you're looking for a quaint, quiet, mom and pop feel, which really adds to the touch, House of William and Mary is your go-to place.
Head to an old farmhouse for new American cuisine at the House of William and Mary, located at 1336 Old Lancaster Pike in Hockessin, Delaware, 302-234-2255. They're open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday with a special brunch on Sundays. Reservations are accepted and the average tab per person without drinks is $65.